I know that a lot of people ask this and have continued to ask this the last 8 years about you and Mad Dog Russo getting back together. But I understand it's almost like when you separate from somebody or you get divorced and you get back together and you go, man, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought, or maybe we could make this work again. It's hard to recapture something because that's what people are going to expect. You guys made it look natural for one night. Bigger picture here. Who makes that first move or call if you guys would do this again on a regular basis?
I don't think it ever happens on a regular basis, I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't. I think part of it, Dan, is our business has changed dramatically. And I don't think our show is economically feasible anymore. You know, there was no anger or problem when he left. He went because he had an opportunity that intrigued him. And he thought it was time. We always were still individuals, even though we were inside a team. We did not just live inside the team ever. We always still lived it as individuals. And he saw something that was an opportunity for him, and he seized it. We didn't have anything going on at that moment. Now, we haven't remained very close. I've seen him more in the last 2 months preparing for this show than I have in the last 8 years. I mean, I hadn't seen him sometimes a year at a time. But when we have, it's been cordial. We had done a couple of half hours together at a couple of events, a Super Bowl, a Yankee playoff game, and everyone went crazy when we did it. I don't see it happening. I think it could happen. I don't think there'd be any problem for us. But I think what would eventually become a problem is he's gotten very used to now calling all the shots about what he wants to do. I've gotten very used to calling all the shots about what I want to do. And I think that's where you run into problems, is when you want to push direction. You want to do this, I want to do that. You want to do this, I want to do that. That was always the issues. It was more about philosophy. Do we go to this event? Do we not go to this event? Do we do this? Do we do that? Those were always the things that became the issues. It was never the on-air stuff. It was always the other things that became the issues.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.